Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Paul Ratliff. In these videos I go over me learning how to play guitar. These would be weekly practice sessions as I go through various things, mostly through a study guide or might be something I pick up from some other channel or some other tips. Maybe if you have some, I'll go over those as well. So please leave a comment, like, and subscribe. Thank you for watching and enjoy the video. Okay, so back with another video, Tuesday. It's going to be a little bit later. Couldn't already tell. Got done doing Star Spangled Banner. Was looking for other songs, mostly copyright free because of YouTube and everything else. If I had time and opportunity and I was really good at playing guitar, maybe I would pick up the song, get the license for it, play it on YouTube, and one video, and then I'm done. Well, I'm not that good of a player yet, so it's kind of, I would have to go get a multi license. So I've been researching all this for quite some time and looking everything up, and it was quite an experience, trying to learn what I can't do. Some songs are, by the license. Some songs you have to contact the author or people that own the rights to the song. And I was, kind of going back and forth. What should I do? So as I was looking at everything, I figured, well, what's the alternative? It's create my own song, making a video, going through, create my own song. Well, where do I do that? How do I start getting into that? A lot of different videos talk about how do solos and everything else, but didn't really find too much as far as creating your own song, with the exception of Wheel of Fifths or where other videos are. But as far as sitting down and putting pen and paper or getting everything put together, I was just winging it kind of. So I decided to ask Grok. For you, those that don't know, Grok is an AI on the X platform, formerly Twitter. Now, part of that, I've seen other people talk about making songs off of, say, other AIs like ChatGPT or some other AI, right? And what they're coming to find out is that those songs, the AI is actually taking music from whatever source they can gather, and then there you go. So it's not actually copyright free because they're AI is just taking bits of a song and giving it to you without giving you any other context. So you start going through the rhythm, you start going through the scales or the chords, not realizing that that's an actual song out there. So kind of interesting little tidbit about that. And I was like, okay, well, let me give it a try, see what happens. I'm not sure if rock is the best choice for AI for music, but at least it definitely gives me a starting position. So what I end up doing is suggesting to Grok what my intent was. I wanted like something jazzy, something around motorcycles, and started basically working with Grok as far as what I wanted. I wanted something a little bit more bass, and started going through it, and it was like just putting the notes down, grabbing a guitar, and start playing. Well, that's quite concerning to me because the way that it was set up, generated. If I have the opportunity, I'll try to post it here, or edit in the original part of it where it's almost impossible for you, to really uh, get on the fretboard and start working and get things. So I took the ideas that Grok gave me, the A7, G7, started working with that, on guitar, put my headphones on, started going up and down scales, what I liked, what I didn't like, what I could do, what I couldn't do, and just basically put together a song. I've been working on that for quite some time. Now, the good part about that is now I'm starting to understand how to write music, the guitar. Bad, well, not really con or bad part, but whatever you want to call it. Now I'm looking into maybe getting a keyboard or something, and using that, or some sort of electronic software to where I'm writing songs, and then I can play it on a guitar and then backfill the background with something else, so it's not just me playing guitar and it sounds a lot better. So what I'm going to do going forward is probably just work on songwriting, and print out the sheets, maybe play the songs, and then go from there. Maybe at some point I'll grab one of the music books that I do have, work on one of those songs. Once I have a better amp, better mic, better equipment, maybe try to get to a point where I can do a full, song from like Metallica or Stone Temple Pilots or Tom Petty and Heartbreakers. Get to a point where I'm good enough to where I can do those songs, then have all the equipment so it actually sounds real, good. Get the license, do a video on it. So one video, there we go, and it's done. Either just playing the guitar or guitar and singing, whatever. That's my future outlook right now. So what I'm gonna do is grab the guitar and we'll work on the song. Now I've been writing the song, I've been working on the song. I don't have it memorized. I know. I created it, I don't have it memorized. Silly me. But if you have any comments, you want me to post the song, and by the way, it's Midnight Motorcycle Run. It's jazzy, it's heavy on the bass. I'm gonna try to incorporate other things to it. I only got a small section of it. So if you have any comments, if it's good, if it's bad, if you think I should go in a different direction, please leave comments below. Anything. Give me a few minutes. Power of editing. I'm going to swap everything over and set everything up. Be right back. And we are back with power of editing. Get my guitar set up. I think that should be fine. Maybe move it down a little bit. I don't know. Anyways, this is Midnight Motorcycle Ride. It is a nice little jazzy song that I've written. So I'm gonna give it a shot here. Now that was my first go through. I think it's a little much, a little too much in there. It's a little bit all over the place. The chords and everything else. Trying to have an intro and then the verse, and then go from there. I think I gotta clean some stuff up. Um, in the headphones, it sounds great. uh, yeah, it's. I'm also, trying to think about how it sounded. Sitting down in my computer room, having headphones on, playing this. It's at a much faster pace with the headphones on. Sounded really nice. With being out here in the garage, maybe it's because the volume's low or something's different, or it's just my playing isn't all that great. I don't know, but it's progress. Um, Maybe in the future I'll be able to go up and down without any problems, or I'm just going to completely change this and make it a little bit better, a little bit smoother, a little bit easier to play. Maybe take off some of the slides. Uh, who knows? But that's a good thing. It's a good learning thing. Working through fingers and everything else. Uh, which I didn't mention. I didn't warm up at all before doing these videos. I'm just going at it. So that could also be my problem. I'm just doing this cold. The reason for that, I had a lot of stuff going on today, and also got dinner to do here in a minute. So I'm gonna try this one more time just to see if warming up is better or what the case may be. So let's give this a try. And I think I started off first finger when I have it set up, starting off on third finger. So that was a little bit better. That was a little closer to what I was intended to do. So, still messing up on a few things. So I had to take a small little break. So there's a couple of things that I really do like and that I want to keep in. Now, the main part is when Grok gave me this, I was looking at it, Midnight Motorcycle Ride. It was the and then as I was playing it and everything else, and trying to decide what to put into it, I came up with this little that little 5-3-5-7-5 slide, and then the 5. I really like that. I want to keep that in, and then going up and down. I think some of the other slides going up and down might change the chords. The 8-7-7-5, and then part of that is so if I go just the 8-7, I kind of like that, but also I like it with the open E. Now the other side to that is, well, I want it to be nice and bass, and I'm sitting here standard tuning on the E. So do I drop it down to D? Well, I was thinking about that prior to doing this video, so I haven't tried yet, and I think I'm going to go ahead and do it. Now, my ears are not that tuned. I also have some hearing issues, so gotta break out the tuner. Now, this is supposed to be, come on, it's being finicky. There we go. Alright, that's close enough. So this is supposed to be nice and bassy, a little bit, jazz into it. So let's see how this goes. So that's with drop D. Now, part of doing these videos is I'm going to go back and compare them and see which one was better. So part of this is, having content. The other part of it is me being able to listen to it. Now, in the future, when I do get more equipment, it'll probably be easier, and I can, just record stuff or hook stuff up to the guitar, and then just record it, USB, whatever, I'll get it to my computer. But for now, I'm left with this camera that I do have, amp that I do have, and the rest of this stuff. So I'm making the best with what I have. So we're gonna go back to 8-7, then slide up. I'm gonna try it with the drop D, and I'm just gonna leave it open. So that does sound pretty good. And one of the reasons why I want to hear that part is also kind of thinking of, well, having that as main part of the song. So either having this small portion and then just going with 8-7-7-5-5-3-5-3, and then going on the scales, or doing something a little different. I'm, still pondering that. So try it a few more times. Try and kick up the pace here a little bit. You know what? Keep saying 87, 87, 87. I'm sitting here down 10. Alright, let's try this again. I was like, why does it sound so different? And that's probably one thing I have learned as far as just trying to create my own music, writing and everything else is, listen to it. You want to make changes? Make changes. It sounds good. Sounds good. Not change it, and try not to, be, somebody else. Try not to focus on what everybody else wants. Focus on what sounds good to you, and work on that. Other people might like it. Other people might not. It's music. I'm writing this for myself. Hopefully one day I can have a nice song put together and I can listen to it, working out on the garden or whatever, Let's try this again. And that's the other thing I think I was doing was I was getting used to picking just the two. So I can sit there and just pick the two, not picking the three. And I think I was hearing that. So, alright. It was like 1, 2, then 1, 2. So let's try that back here. 8, 7. I'm going all over the place. I think I got it that time. Now, take a quick break here, my fingers. What I'm also noticing is, as I'm going up and down the fretboard, I'm looking at my string and everything else. I'm feeling the frets, so I'm trying to mimic that as far as feeling the frets as they go up, trying to get in the right spots that I want, so that I get all 3 strings, come up, get all 3, come up, get all 3. So just kind of a dead string, say. No? Alright. Trying to cut this video a little bit short. But that's what I'm working on. If you really want me to, just go ahead and pick the song and play it, let me know. Go ahead, get the license for it, and just do a nice long video, try and get it out. Maybe spend a week on it or a couple of weeks on it. between doing other videos and between writing this. Okay, so that was Midnight Motorcycle Ride. It's something that I'm working on. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm still working on it, still writing on it. I got a few other things to do tonight, so I'm going to cut this video short. If you do have any suggestions, please leave a comment or get in contact with me on X or something. I'd love to hear from you. I'll try to, maybe post some stuff up or whatever. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.